As you pop open your Instagram or your social media, you've probably noticed that at least somebody you know happens to be traveling. It almost appears that people are traveling way more these days. And that's largely because they are, like a lot more. Recent statistics show that in 2017, 1.32 billion people traveled. While this has been a multi-decade trend, we've seen a strong explosion in growth around the last decade in particular. To put into perspective, in 1996, that figure was 563 million. And at the time, that was 9.6% of the population. Today's video is the traveling trend explained. So obviously people are traveling more. In today's video, we want to talk about some of the growth drivers that makes this so. For starters, the most obvious one is the advancements in technology, which enable traveling to be done much easier. Book a flight for a hotel, coordinate a commute. All these things can be done on your phone now with some Wi-Fi within a matter of minutes. How's that for efficient? My best friend and I were recently doing a multi-city trip, and often we were booking hostels, Ubers, and flight accommodations side by side with very little preparation whatsoever. We kinda enjoy the spontaneity of traveling, and with technology by our side, there's very little risk in spontaneity. Millennials, I think you knew this was coming. When we talk about traveling pictures on social media, it's often millennials and young generations more generally who are posting these pictures. The social media fixated generations are holding off on big life events like marriage and careers. Millennials are more into experience and tend to allocate more of their finances toward experiences over materialistic things. I guess that $3,000 Louis Vuitton bag really isn't worth it when you can go across the world for often much cheaper. When it comes to millennials, 66% book their trips via mobile and 97% post on social media. On average, 62% of millennials travel between 2 to 5 times a year. Another factor right next to millennials in contribution to traveling trends is China. China, not so quietly, has grown into a global economic power. China has a booming and emerging middle class that a number of decades ago probably didn't really exist. And when it comes to spending, the Chinese are kings. In 2018, they spent $277 billion on international tourism expenditure. Traveling is good for you. It builds perspective and exposes you to different cultures. You meet new people, and often this makes you happier. This is not only good for you, but it also contributes to the global economy. In 2017, total contribution to the global economy due to traveling and tourism was $8.2 trillion. That's up from $6 trillion in 2006. There are many businesses involved in the traveling process, and they have been thriving over the years. Booking companies such as Expedia and TripAdvisor. You have the more direct approach with airlines, and a few others such as those that make the airplanes such as Boeing and Airbus. A big investor in this industry is none other than Warren Buffett. He has big positions in many airlines, and he, the godfather of investing, also sees lucrative opportunities in this industry. With all the companies that participate in the industry, if you're looking to make an investment, you do have the luxury of choice. What are your thoughts on traveling? Give us a comment down below, and don't forget to tune in for next time. Thanks for watching. Happy investing.